us for Flashback as we look at issue number 5 of the Star Trek Starship collection, the Deuterix class Romulan Warbird. We'll have a look at the model in a minute, but it's just, the model is fantastic. The magazine as well goes really in depth, but I think, like I said, a lot of people have said, I think the model is, and this render we get here is more based on the CGI version than the model. Just that there's subtle changes, I do believe, within them. Obviously, it's operated by the Romulan Star Empire. It is a Deuterix class. It has phaser disruptor cannons and photon torpedo launchers. So, obviously, the Warbird from Next Generation, where we get introduced to it. Obviously, in the 2260s, the Romulans used the Klingon designed battle cruiser. There was a sort of a change in, or a sort of sharing of technologies is what I think they put it through as. But obviously we have a lot of in-universe information. The ship is massive, huge, a devastating force, definitely the backbone of the Romulan Empire as well. Also fitted with cloaking devices and stuff like that, but yeah, just absolutely devastating. Very, very cool design, very unique design as well, and I really like the Romulan ship, battle crew, the Warbird, should I say, not battle crew, Warbird, because of its unique sort of gap design here, where it's got like this whole sort of area in it missing. Now, one thing I will point out on this, it looks really strange. This layout here, it almost looks like these are drawings instead of sort of pictures of the CGI model. They look really strange and really plain as well. I like that it's got this weathering effect, and that weathering effect is on the model as well. But yeah, just I don't know, it's just something about the pictures here in this section here just doesn't look right. Maybe they rushed it, I'm not entirely sure. And then we come on to the section of the magazine introducing the Romulans, so how the Romulans evolved and how they came about, and we go along, and obviously a bit mysterious and very sneaky. That's what the Romulans are, and so that's really nice. And then we come on to the design of the Romulan Warbird. So originally the Romulan Warbird was going to be a sort of an upright version. So here we have like the elongated version. In fact, this was going to be turned sort of that way and look different. But yeah, in regards to the warp ring that we've discussed in other videos, and it's obviously been discussed online and stuff like that, originally it was going to be a Federation design, or a design for this as well. Here we have, like I said, they've gone back and they've done like this matte painting or CGI version of the ship, or what it would have looked like if it had been approved this way. Literally, I mean, it's so strange to look at that now, but even then it was cool. It looks cool, but it just looks very, very strange with it designed like that. And obviously they've just turned the body around and just sort of stretched the face out slightly. But yeah, it's a really nice design, whether it's up or down. I mean, it's just a very unique, a very strange design, but a very cool one, an incredibly powerful ship as well. Obviously powered by a quantum singularity as well, a black hole, a mini black hole, an artificial one. Anyway, we have the trivia. It's obviously appeared in the Next Generation, Deep Space Nine, and Voyager. If you're not too sure which Voyager episode, it was in the Message in a Bottle episode with the Prometheus in. Anyway, we come on to Voyager issue number 6. That will be our next one we look at, so make sure you click to subscribe. Anyway, without further ado, let's take a look at the model. And here we have the Romulan Warbird. Now, obviously, this is being old as well. It is. It's got a really nice, as you can see here, the light's really picking up really well. It's got like this dirty wash effect over it. sort of a weathered design. It's really nice. I don't know whether that was evident on the model. It may have been, but it really gives it a different sort of feel. It's really nice. They haven't gone with the light plastic in the nacelles there. It's also worth noting as well that the lights are raised slightly as well, and it's just a really nice design. Obviously it's sitting on the stand really well, but I know that some people have a lot of problem with this on the stand, with it slipping off, and it's very easy and prone to. But I mean, it stands on the stand really well on my one, but I mean, I know a lot of people have had problems, but it's a really nice design. It's just so nice. So let's have a little look, and I'll show you what I mean, as in the raised light sections here. You can just about, if I tip it up, you can see here, and still make it out on there, that the lights are slightly raised. So the lights here, or the windows, I shouldn't say lights, but I should say windows, are all slightly raised on it. We've got a really nice Romulan emblem in here as well on the top. Now, I don't ever remember seeing that. I think that was more on the CGI model of the ship. We also get the lights at the back as well here. I'm trying to get it so it's a bit more light. Let's put a bit more light onto it. They're also raised, as you can see, but there is lights there. With the light here, it's not. There we go. So you can sort of see now that they're raised. The windows here, I mean, they've gone all the way down here. I mean, it's very detailed. I mean, even inside here, I mean, the windows go all the way down, and instead of being sort of indented like they mostly are, these are actually raised, and I think it's one of the only models that Egomos produced that does that. But I kind of like it. I kind of think that's cool. But yeah, I don't remember it being a different colour here or here. I think this is more based on the CGI version of the Warbird. But as you can see definitely here on the light, it's picking up sort of this weathered wash effect. It's all over it, and it's just such a nice model considering what we've had. And you know, it's nice to go back over, like I've said before, to have a look at the older ships and to have a look at the older ones that Egomos did, and you just kind of get blown away, and you kind of then go back and you kind of think, this is really nice. You also get this weathered effect on the front as well, not inside, and even not on the nacelles as well, but you do get it on the front. I mean, there's a lot of die cast here as well, so this front section here, the wings, they're all die cast. I mean, it's fairly heavy as well, so there's not a lot of plastic. This sections, this bit and this bit are plastic, and so are the warp nacelles, and so is this back section, but the rest of it is actually die cast. So even the front here, the nose, it's all die cast, so that's really nice as well. And they've been able to sculpt it really well, paint it really well. I mean, this has got to be in the top 10 of the best ships that they've done to date. I mean, it's a fairly size as well. It's a model that's been done before as well, but I mean, it's just, I mean, it sort of shows you. I mean, you were getting this, and you kind of look and you think, Jesus, you know, this is what they can produce. This is going to be awesome. But yeah, definitely a must. Definitely a pickup. Definitely in the top 10 best ships that they've done. Anyway, that is the Romulan Warbird. Thank you for joining us for Flashback. Remember to click to subscribe and join us every Thursday for a new episode as we go through some of the older issues of the Star Trek Starship collection. Anyway, thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time.